girl, put some fire oil in the bath and use that jump. And sit in there and just think. Your thoughts can't be but so bad because you're in the tub full of water and it's warm and it's clean and you just getting, I can see it now. I think I'm gonna do that. Just thinking about it. Hey tribe, it's Kia from Heritage 93 and I am back with another video. It's been a minute since I've sat in front of this camera and talked about something that on my chest, on my heart. For those of you who are new, and there's quite a few of you that are just strolling like pop, 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 pop. And I'm like, where are you guys coming from? I'm not gonna ask no questions. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. This is considered the HelloHairitage type videos where I talk about things that are a little bit deeper than just the hair or the nails or other pretty things on the outside of our bodies, you know. And this video focuses more on self-care and the things you can do for yourself, by yourself, to treat yourself, you know. And what better time than to talk about it in the beginning of the year when everything is still new and fresh and developing, and to hopefully get somebody thinking and on the right path to success because it's attainable for everybody. I have a nice little sheet and basically tips to better mental self-care in general, but you know, mental, physical, all of that, taking care of your mind, body, spirit. And if you stay till the end of this video, I have an extra special, don't do this too often but it's cool, come through type deal. Okay, so for the self-help tips, I've broken them down into 4 sections more so, just because it's easier to follow and it can go in some kind of order because it's a bit of a lot, but it's gonna help. And that's how we're going to do it. It's just better that way. The first being the things that organize your mind. Second, the things that heighten your spirit and channel that energy into good places. Third is going to be things that get the positive thoughts going. And then fourth are the things that boost your self-confidence and are some way like treat yourself. Okay? Let's get started. Okay, so the first category involves the things that organize the mind. Number 1 would be cleaning up, doing your laundry. Somehow being a creative person, a creative mind, is synonymous with being messy. Sometimes it's like not even synonymous, it's like they go hand in hand, and I'm like, dang. But when I'm at my wit's end, that's something that boosts my mind, gets my mind going. Like I can think because I have a clean space. I kinda got messes everywhere. It comes with the territory, but when I need it, that's a good thing to go to. This is the first thing. Clean your room. Are you stressed? Is your room clean? Clean it up. Number 2, to organize my mind would be to write my problems down in front of me. I'm stressed about whatever I'm stressed about. If I write down all of what is bothering my soul and put it in front of me and look at it, it's that little paper. Like you've just made your problems tangible in your hands and you're bigger than your problems at that point. So right now you're winning. Then I take those problems on that piece of paper and I burn it or I shred it, and that's therapeutic. It's like a release method for whatever I'm thinking about. It won't solve my problem, it will put my problem in perspective. Also for people that, you know, whoever has been bothering you, whatever the stress that person is causing you, write their name down and shred that name in the shred it, burn it, do whatever you have to do to it to get rid of it. You can kind of release some stuff, release some tension, release some anger you may have towards them. The third thing I would do to organize my mind is to make a to-do list. This is something that is just so beneficial for those who want to dream and you have things on your to-do, you have things you want to do and you don't know where to get started. Make a to-do list, the things you need to do, and as you complete them, cross those things off your list. I'm not saying anything new, but it's something that can definitely keep your productive energies up and you feel a sense of accomplishment. You've crossed out something that's like, even if it took you weeks to do, you finally got around to doing it and now it's crossed off your list. You're done with it. It's over. Boom. Okay, number 4, organizing your mind. Venting. Laying on your bed, someplace that you're comfortable, and looking up or closing your eyes and venting about everything to yourself You vent, and that's something that organizes your thoughts too, and it puts them into the world. It helps you make sense out of what you're thinking, and it gets a lot out from under your chest. Don't you dare leave it inside. Let it out, vent about it, and watch how things just change once you've released it. The fifth thing to organize your mind is to stretch out your body, be it with exercise or yoga or just basic stretching when you first get out of bed. You know, it kind of loosens you up, definitely, so you're not so uptight. And when you're uptight, you stress, and when you stress, things just don't go well. So stretch. So number 2, the things that heighten the spirit and get us and our energy channeled into better things. Number 1 for this group would be listening to inspirational music, big sounds. If you are interested in orchestral music, is that the word? Instrumental? Orchestrated. You know, even for my book trailer, just gonna throw this in there. Power. Oh, not Power. Africa. The song I used there, I love that song. Like, that song, the sound is just so magnificent, and I'm just like, wow, I feel like I can do anything. And that's the power that music has. It can have us thinking like that. So try it. Try to listen to some big sounds, orchestrated music. They have a whole lot of playlists on YouTube. And then there's people that make mixes and playlists too. So find your vibe. The third category is things that get the positive thoughts going, you know. Now that we've discussed, the mental state, the things that organize and stack our minds to be in a good place, then there's the things that heighten the spirit and channel that energy into good places. Third is going to be the things that get positive thoughts going. Number 1, or for this list, is going to be something I do, the satisfying things. Like, I forget what it's called, ASMR. Things that kind of satisfy the soul, satisfy your spirit. And one of those things for me to kind of put me in a good place, and just watching it, like I could kind of watch it for a really long time, is calligraphy videos. Like, and bath bomb videos. I don't know, videos that just, I am watching it, but it's tingling my brain, it's tingling my senses. Watching them move around with calligraphy, it's so satisfying, you know? Instagram is a really creative place. Like, don't even slip. Like, the memes are cool, but there's videos on there that you can see people step by step, the process of how they do things. It's nice. I caught myself, watching bath bomb videos, and it was just a really nice feeling, watching them, it burst and it foam up and everything in the bathtub is kind of fun. Find whatever makes your heart tingle and your mind do that little thing that it likes, and go for it. Watch it. Surrounding yourself with pockets of positivity. I'm a mug person. I don't necessarily drink out of mugs a lot, but I like looking at mugs. I like when mugs say nice, cute things on them, and I kind of store them in my vicinity, in my office, at my workstation when I'm doing my nail videos. It's just like, I like mugs that have positive thoughts on them, and shirts and things that have positive messages on it. I have shirts that say, good vibes. I have one that says stay positive. Just like little sentiments and reminders of things that are good for the soul, good for the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It kind of forces you to think better, think more positive, and spread it. And what better way to spread than that, spread the words, than to put it on something and share it, if it's a gift for somebody else, or just being in your own place, or on your shirt, you're walking around and you're just promoting the good stuff, The last category involves things that boost the self-confidence, and are the things I consider things that you would treat yourself to. The first thing is indulging in a balm facial or bath. This is the treat yourself. This is that I need that skin glow, you know what I'm saying? Treat yourself to a nice, I really like that. I personally, I'm a facial person. Like, I could spend a whole hour, especially when it's time to like really deep clean my face. I take pride in that. I don't spend a lot of time doing my makeup, but when it comes to my face and just relaxing, putting on the coconut oil and then putting on the scrubs, and then, doing my whole routine and just taking my time, tweezing my hairs, doing my eyebrows, like all that stuff, I take pride in that. I don't know. definitely something that gets my morale up, and I feel like I'm gonna treat myself today. Like, I deserve like a good facial. Your makeup goes on better, you have this glowing skin, you look younger, all that stuff. So I'm like, yeah, treat yourself. I'm talking about bath bombs, and I'm like, I got some for Christmas and I totally need to use those. But yeah, treating myself, I used to, when I did used to take like whole run in the tub water baths, you know, Epsom salt, all the works, candles. Man, girl, treat yourself. You deserve this. Get the candles, get the Epsom salt, you know what I'm saying? Get you some body oil, get some bio oil. Girl, put some bio oil in the bath and use that junk. And just sit there on your phone, or not. Throw your phone across the room. You don't feel like using it, fine. That's cool too. And sit in there and just think. Your thoughts can't be but so bad because you're in the tub full of water and it's warm and it's clean. And you just getting, I can see it now. I think I'm gonna do that. Just thinking about it. Okay, but yeah, bath and bomb facial. Number 4 would be to paint your nails. Nail flicativity, as Jackie Ina says. That was so funny, that one video, y'all. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you lit. Soak your nails, soak your hands. You know what I'm saying? Get you some black soap, black African soap, and wash your hands down. Get the cuticles nice and good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no special tools. You don't need none of that. Get you some African black soap, or get you some Dove. Get you some really nice moisturizing cleansing soap. Wash your hands, then put some nice oil on it, and then put some clear coat on it. Thank me later. Truly, honestly, it's good for you. Nail flicativity. Let's get it. Treat yourself, girl. Number 3, to boost your self-confidence. Ooh, this is a good one. In treating yourself. A reminder of progression. Something you can do to remind yourself of how far you've come is to review old journals, your diaries if you have them, work that you did from high school, college, your art projects. That's just so important, because sometimes we forget about our growth. We forget about how far we've come. We're so busy trying to compare ourselves to the next person, when you really got to compare yourself to old you, because old you can measure that directly. I mean, I look back at some of my art projects from like freshman year of college, and I'm just like shook. I presented that in front of who? What was that? What? When? Oh man, I'm like, it's humbling. But it also reminds you of how far you've come. It kind of reminds you that anything you want is attainable because you've made it through. You know, maybe your darkest journals, you know, your darkest diaries, and, you know, not so fun times in your life. Anything that you've done in the past, like you've created in the past, look back on it and just take it in. Yeah, that's definitely something I would recommend to boost your self-confidence. It's not so much about you comparing yourself to anybody else anymore. It's you comparing yourself to old you and how far you've come and how far you still gotta go. Firsthand. Like you and former you, younger you know what I'm saying? And then the last thing would be to get hydrated and stay hydrated. Not being hydrated is not fun. Things just don't work out. Your skin, your nails, your hair. I mean, people, they ask me about my nails and I'm like, are you hydrated though? You can have the best food, best diet, you can take as many pills as you want, but if you aren't hydrated, yeah, you're gonna feel sluggish, you're gonna feel slow, you're gonna be lethargic. Just drink your water, be happy, be hydrated, okay? Yes. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have for you. That was a lot. So those are the tips. That's how you boost morale, you organize your mind, get your mind right, get your body right, get your spirit right, and take care of yourself. It's a new year. You know, put you first. There's no love like self-love. And with that, I want to share with you, since you're already here, you stayed till the end of the video, so I might as well drop this jewel to you. But I'm having an event. I am teaming up with West Elm this weekend. I know it's a little last minute, short notice, you know, a couple days, you know, that you want to think about it. Maybe you want to come, maybe you don't. But if you like this video and you want to extend it into a physical piece, you want to come visit, come hang with us and the crew down at West Elm Lab 270 this weekend. I will leave the details in the link below and you can RSVP and come through. It'll be a fun time. Expanding on the self-care but twisting it in terms of the book, because I'm having more events, you know what I'm saying? Published author, you can have events for your book and show some love, because people, they loving it, y'all loving it. So I think this will be cool. So yes, definitely stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and it gets you thinking, you know, about what you need to do, adjustments that needs to be made in the new year, because it's a new year. We don't have time for old mistakes and old lessons that still ain't been learned. So yes, I will see you guys in the next one, and yeah, be safe and enjoy the times. Bye.